If you're running a financial services firm and you're chasing growth, I want you to listen closely because what I'm about to share might be the most important thing you hear all year. My name is Don Markland from Accountability Now, and in this video, I'm going to dive into the number one reason firms hit a wall when scaling. And it's quite possibly the smartest way to fix it without overhiring or burning out your team. You're about to scale your financial services firm, and that's when everything could start to break. But what if I told you the reason isn't your sales or your compliance, even your client acquisition? It's your operations. And the smartest firms are solving this with a tool most leaders don't even know exists. It's called a fractional COO. Now, I get it. That term might sound like consultant jargon, but let me show you why it's the single most powerful way to scale your firm without breaking it or your team. And let's start with the real brass tree. Growth creates complexity. More clients mean more moving pieces. More staff means more layers of communication. And I get it. More tools means more chances for data to fall apart. And yet, more and most firms keep focusing on the front end, as they should. Sales, revenue, marketing. That's exactly right. While the back end just gets more and more pressure. And take, for example, one of our clients. They were growing so fast. Referrals started to grow, sales started to grow, marketing started to grow, and the advisors started to get in higher and higher demand, and revenue was climbing. And from the outside, everything looked great. But internally, not so much. Client onboarding started to get delayed. Compliance checks were being skipped. Systems didn't sync. Their best people were putting out fires, not doing the work they were actually hired to do. And the partners were exhausted. They were trying to manage everything themselves. And I'm sure this starts to sound familiar. And that's when they brought in a fractional COO. Not a consultant with a slide deck, but a real operator. Someone who came in, diagnosed their systems, sat in on team meetings, rebuilt the workflows, and most importantly, took the operational weight off the leadership team. And under a month, things changed. Their team wasn't just working harder, they were working smarter. Roles were clarified and defined. Systems were streamlined. I know this sounds like buzzword bingo, but everyone started to know what was expected and how to win at their jobs. Things started to be measured and performing. That's what a fractional COO does. They bring leadership without full-time overhead. You get someone who sees and has done dozens of business models, who knows what works, and who isn't afraid to make hard calls. And because they're fractional, they scale with you. 10 hours a week, great. Need 20 next quarter? Done. Want to shrink it down in the summer and resume in the fall? That's totally fine. Now, compare that to a full-time COO. You're talking about $250,000 to $400,000 a year annual commitment, benefits, equity, months of onboarding. And let's be honest, if it's the wrong hire, that mistake is expensive and hard to unwind. But here's the best part of a fractional model: speed. Most full-time executives take weeks or months to ramp. But a fractional COO, they start making an impact in the first 30 to 60 days. They've done it before. They don't need a map. They are the map. So what does that actually look like? So let's say you're rewriting your business plan. Most plans focus on revenue targets, compliance strategies, maybe a marketing playbook, but very few start with operations. That's an enormous mistake, because if your systems can't handle the growth you're planning, that growth will destroy your business from the inside out. And that's where a fractional COO helps you bulletproof the plan. They ask the right and most difficult questions. Can your CRM support triple the client load? Do your advisors have the right support systems? Are your compliance workflows scalable or duct taped together? They don't just help you grow. They help you grow without the chaos. And this is key in financial services, because in regulated industries, burnout isn't just unfortunate. It's a liability. When your team is underwater, things get missed. Client trust erodes and a compliance risk skyrockets. You don't want your office manager doubling as an ops lead. You don't want your junior partner trying to build a workflow in Notion at 10 p.m. You want someone who's done it before, who can do it fast, and who's not asking for equity to make it happen. And let's clear something up. A fractional COO isn't just a glorified consultant. Consultants advise, they give you the what. Fractional COOs do. They give you the how. They lead meetings, manage projects, build dashboards, train staff. They're not handing you a blueprint and then sitting on the sidelines. They're on the job site laying bricks with your team. Here's the kicker. They integrate without upheaval. You don't have to reshuffle your org chart. They complement your current leadership, fill the gaps, and smooth out what's already working. Whether you're a 5-person team or a 50-person firm, they slot in seamlessly. And I love it. And let's talk financials. A full-time COO might cost you upward of $300,000 a year, plus stock, plus equity, you name it. A fractional COO, it's somewhere between $5,000 or $15,000 per month, depending upon the scope or the hours. That's a fraction of the cost for someone who can deliver oftentimes full-scale impact. And if you do it right, you should never have a long-term lock-in, no equity dilution, just results. And here's the question you probably haven't asked yet. What is the cost of not fixing operations? Because inefficiencies don't just show up on a line item, but they drain your budget every single day. They show up in delayed projects, in miscommunications, in missed revenue, in clients walking away. Operations is where silent failure happens. And a fractional COO helps stop the bleeding before it starts. So whether you're scaling fast or just feeling the cracks of growth already showing up, this is your calling card. This is your moment. Don't wait until your team is burned out and your systems are failing. Don't wait until your clients are frustrated and your compliance officer is nervous. Get ahead of the break. Bring in leadership now. The kind that flexes with your firm, the kind that doesn't need a corner office, but delivers like they own the company. If you're ready to explore what a fractional COO could look like in your firm, leave some comments below. I'm happy to talk with you. And my whole team will talk to you about what a fractional COO can do at any size of your business. No pressure, just a simple conversation of what a fractional COO can look like. And if this sparks something for you, if you're feeling the strain of growth and know operations can be the weak link, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with a company that you know could use it. And if you want more real-world strategies to scale your firm and your business with clarity, subscribe now. We do videos all the time to help small businesses grow. Again, my name is Don Markland. I'm the CEO of Accountability Now, and I can't wait to talk to you and share more with you and see you in the next video.